World. You are in tune to the KnoItAllz, and this is our Pick'em show, our special show here now that the NFL season has started. And we're definitely in contention to see who is the champion know-it-all. And, hey, man, it's going to be a long season, but we're ready to get this thing started. Definitely going to start with our Thursday night game, Buffalo at the Rams. We're going to start, and I will go ahead and kick it off. I got the Rams in this one. Rams at home. I got the Rams. Who you got, G?
I'm taking the Buffalo Bills on the road and Josh Allen, man. I think it's their time. So I got the Buffalo Bills winning week 1.
Okay. And Tate, who you got winning this game?
Man, I know it's unusual, man. I'm gonna go ahead and roll with Big G and pick Buffalo also.
Wow. Okay, so there we go. We got our first. I'm the first oddball here in the pick'ems. So we have on Sunday, New Orleans at Atlanta. That's an easy game for me. I'm gonna go with the NO. I'm going with the Aints. Big G, who do you got in this game?
I'm rolling with the New Orleans Saints as well. Jameis Winston, it's his time. And they got a nice 11 personnel, so I'm going with the Saints. And a good D.
Okay. All right, who we got?
Keep it moving, New Orleans.
All right. And then we have San Fran at Chicago. I'm going to go ahead and go with the Niners on this one, although I have a feeling that Justin is going to make this interesting, but I'm going to roll with the Niners.
Yeah, I'll go with the Niners as well. I think Trey Lance plays decent. I don't know if he plays outstanding, but I think he plays decent. But Deebo Samuel's just too much. So I'm rolling with the San Francisco 49ers.
And Tate, who do we got?
I got Trey Lance as my garbage fantasy football quarterback, so I'm going to roll with the Niners because I'm rooting for him.
And then we have a game of interest. Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. This is a catch-22 game, but I tell you, I picked this game earlier on in the season. I don't back down from my picks. I said Pittsburgh will win this game, and they will win this game. Pittsburgh wins at Cincinnati. Who you got, G?
Man, I gotta believe in Trubisky a little bit now, man, because they voted him a captain, which was shocking to me. You know, so I'm gonna see how Trubisky does. But Mr. Trubisky, you got a short leash, dude. Don't lose me early, Mitch. I'm a diehard Steelers, and I'll be calling for your job after week 2 and calling my famous phrase trash. So, Mitch, get it done with Pittsburgh to get the victory.
All right, and Tate, who you got?
Wow, I guess Big G said Mitch got a short leash, so I guess we're gonna go ahead and put Mason in real quick then, huh? Because that's who's the number 2 quarterback for Pittsburgh.
That's who they have listed as the number 2 quarterback. That is.
But I'm gonna go ahead and be a homer with this pick, man. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Pittsburgh Steelers, man.
So we got unanimous. Everybody went with the Steelers. So we have the next game: New England at Miami. New England at Miami. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go with Miami on this one. I'm going with my heart on this one. I think Miami is going to win this home game against New England. Who do you got there, Big G?
The Dolphins, man. I mean, listen, Tua ain't as bad as what people say. But the New England Patriots is in shambles, man. They trying to get a top 10 pick so they can make some trades and do the Belichick thing all over again. So I like the Dolphins to get the victory.
And Tate, who do you got in this game? New England at Miami.
Man, I gotta believe, man, Belichick can beat the first year coach McDaniel, man. I'm gonna go ahead and roll with the Patriots, man.
Good pick. So we have Baltimore at the Jets. No doubt about it. This is Lamar's return. Lamar is gonna show up and show out. It's probably the only game where I see a blowout happening. I got Baltimore over the Jets. Who you got?
Man, in my heart, man, I want to pick the Jets, man. I want to pick them, man. But I'm going to roll just because Flacco. But I heard that Zach Wilson might be playing. So I don't know. But I think it's going to be close. I think final score 21-17. I'm going to take Baltimore.
All right. And who we got, Tate?
Man, it's the Joe Flacco revenge game, man. Give me Baltimore.
I love it. Definitely the next game we got Jacksonville at Washington. Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. Right on time. It's tricky.
That's a tough one. You're right. You're right about that one. That's a tough one.
Yeah, man. As much as I don't want to say the Commanders come out of this game with a win, I have to go Commanders come out of this game with a win over Jacksonville. I wouldn't be surprised if Jacksonville won it, but I got to lean with the Commanders. Who you got, G?
Jacksonville Jaguars. No Chase Young, no running game. You don't even know who's going to run the ball over there in Washington.
So you got the starting running back. The other one got shot, but the starting running back is there.
He said no. Gibson, Robinson,
Antonio Gibson. But Robinson was going to get a lot of work though.
He was going to get a lot of work.
Right.
And shouts out to his family. I mean, my condolences. I'm not making light of
it. He all right. He out the hospital already and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, but he still won. He should have gave that whip up, I think. But yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm rolling with the Jags, man. Jacksonville, Trevor Lawrence gets the victory, man.
Ooh. I got it. Me, right?
Yep, it's on you, Tate.
I got it, man. I'm right out here in the DMV, man. This is where I call home now, man. They think they got it. Everything team think they got a good chance every year at the beginning of the year, but they feeling good around here. I'm gonna take the Commanders.
Yeah,
wow.
in their inaugural Commander game.
Inaugural Commanders. You're right about that. Didn't even think about that. And then we have Cleveland at Carolina. Woo! Baker Mayfield revenge game. Wow. You know what, man? Cleveland's defense is stout. They're strong. But I just don't see them getting enough offense to beat Carolina, man. Not with the quarterbacks. Brissett, I think it's Brissett starting, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I just don't see them mustering enough offense. Even with the running game being the running game, I pick Carolina in this game. Who you got, G?
I'm taking the Carolina Panthers. Baker Mayfield got T-shirts printed up already talking about the revenge tour. Baker was talking so strong, not only did he say he going to whoop Cleveland, he said he getting a sweep against the AFC North. He said he going to whoop Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, and Baltimore. This boy got black shirts, gray shirts, and white shirts printed up. I don't know if he going to get the sweep, but he going to whoop Cleveland. So give me Baker's revenge and then give me them Carolina Panthers.
All right, who we got, Tate?
I'm rolling with Baker, man. The Browns did him wrong. You know what I mean? When I watched the Browns one preseason game, I looked at when Brissett played. Didn't look like they was mustering up enough offense. Now Nick Chubb didn't play, but still, I still got Baker and Christian McCaffrey, and they traded for Chenault. They got decent pieces, man. Their defense is young and fast. I'm picking Carolina.
Young and fast and good. They have some great corners out there, and they're ready to go. So the next game we have is Indianapolis at Houston. Houston is much improved, and Davis Mills is not a bad quarterback. But I'm telling you, Matt Ryan's going to win it. Matty Ice is going to win his share of them, and I'm going with Indianapolis at Houston. I'm just going to go ahead and roll with Matty Ice. Who you got, G?
I like the Colts, man. I think that we're going to see really if Paris Campbell and Pittman is really what I think they could be with having a quarterback that can get them the ball. Because everybody and their mom know they're going to play 7 and 8 in the box trying to stop Taylor. So I think Matty Ice is not going to be that statue guy. And for those that forget, Matty Ice was getting like 4,000 a season. So Matty Ice with a couple of decent receivers, give me the Colts.
All right. And Tate, who do you got for this game? Indianapolis at Houston.
Hey, man, I'm going with the Colts, but it's not because of Matty Ice like y'all talking about. It's because of Jonathan Taylor. And Big G, did you see I traded Jonathan Taylor in our league?
What? Who you trading for?
I traded with Andre, man. I traded Jonathan Taylor, the wide receiver Davis for Buffalo, and Melvin Gordon for Zeke, Jamar Chase, and Elijah Mitchell for the 49ers. So I feel like I got 3 starters for Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, you got the best out of that deal. I'm gonna tell you. That was a sucker move. Whoever gave that up, I need to let you know he suckered you.
That was Andre. No, he sent it to me. Actually, he sent me. He wanted Jonathan Taylor and somebody else for Jamar Chase and another receiver, Kirk for Jacksonville. And I sent the counter for what I just said, and I got Zeke, Elijah Mitchell, and Jamar Chase.
Yeah, you got suckered. I just want you to know.
Dre, why you letting him get a chance to win the league this year? He had the worst draft in the history of fantasy football.
I did, man. Hey, I got a C- predicted to finish 3-12.
Hey,
Dre,
look,
what is you
Dre,
doing?
We need to call you Tootsie Roll because you got suckered.
Man, come on, man.
Definitely the next game, Philadelphia at Detroit. Trap game. This is a trap game. Everybody is looking at Philadelphia to be the cream of the crop, and Detroit is going to be well improved this year. And I'm going to tell you something. When it comes down to it, and the rubber hits the road, man,
go on and pick against them. You want to?
Go on, pick Philly. Let me go on, pick Detroit.
Yeah, you.
I got to go with Detroit. I gotta go with Detroit.
We already knew.
I think Detroit. I think Detroit's gonna beat them. DeAndre Swift's back. Defense is better, and he got some pieces over there. So I'm going with Detroit.
Man, give me the Eagles in a blowout. The Eagles gonna handle their business, man. Give me them Eagle boys in Detroit, man. Jalen Hurts ain't coming out laying no egg off the rip. Come on, Philly, do your thing, and they got weapons. AJ Brown. Devontae Smith, okay, let's see what time it is. So let's see the Philadelphia Eagles get that win up in D-Town.
And who do we got, Tate?
Man, I got Jalen Hurts being greater than Jared Goff. Give me the Eagles.
But
it's gonna be a real competitive game, though. I'm not just downplaying Detroit.
Yeah,
because they play in the Motor City, and I like that coach. Dan, y'all watch Hard Knocks, right? They're gonna be a tough team. They're gonna be a tough out all year.
All year. They're not just coming to lay eggs. I can tell you that. I can tell you that right off the rip. Next game, I'm laughing because of the simple fact that I saw Colin Coward is not one of those dudes that bites his tongue, and definitely talking about Danny Dimes. Danny Dimes looks like he's from Duke.
Hey, my sidebar. Colin Coward, man, destroyed Danny Dimes.
Yeah, man, it was bad. I felt bad for Danny Dimes. If anybody
I feel bad for Colin Coward because Joy is leaving.
Yeah.
She started her new show today.
She did. Yeah. She is leaving. So we got the Giants at Tennessee. New York Giants at Tennessee. I'm picking Tennessee. Derrick Henry. They're gonna roll. King Henry is gonna have a big game. Who you got, G?
Give me the Giants in an upset, man. At Tennessee. Give me the Giants.
Danny Dimes mad, but Colin Coward said, I got it.
No, I ain't worried about Danny Dimes. I just think that Saquon Barkley and they have a lot of offensive weapons. So if Dimes doesn't turn the ball over, it's going to come down to who has more offense. And Tennessee is a one-track mind. It's Derrick Henry or bust. So, I like the chance that the Giants and with their 11 personnel with Saquon can get the victory, the upset.
All right. Who you going with, Tate? Who you got?
That's y'all question, man. Is it a stretch to say that Danny Dimes is better than Tannehill? No. That's close, though, right? That's close.
Yeah, it's close enough to make you think about it.
Right. Okay.
It's definitely close enough to make you think about it.
This so far is one of the toughest games for me, man. But I think I got to go with. I want to pick the Giants, but I got to go with the home team, man. I mean, I got to go with Tennessee and Tennessee. That's the difference. That's the only difference right there. If it was in New York, I'd pick the Giants.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, it was hard. I'm thinking about Saquon's return, just like what G said.
Yeah, I agree with G on that too. I think Saquon go for a buck.
I think go for a buck 25. One of those, you're gonna see him have a big game. Green Bay at Minnesota. Everybody is going
Ooh.
to be on Green Bay in this game, but Lazard may not even play. Lazard is hurt, and that is the number one receiver for Aaron Rodgers. I've got to go with Minnesota in this game. Minnesota in their offense, Diggs and Cook, they're going to get it done, so I go with Minnesota. G, who you got here, man?
Man, this is hard. This is the hardest game for me to pick out of all the games, man. Because Minnesota, they keep saying that they got a defense, and I don't know. So, but Green Bay, who catching the ball? I know I got Aaron Rodgers, but who gonna catch the ball? So
Romeo Dobbs.
Yeah, maybe Christian Watson. Maybe Randall Cobb.
Yeah.
You don't have no faith in Sammy Watkins?
Nah. Well, he does get Robert Tonyan back.
So
Robert Tonyan is back, and he is healthy, and Tonyan is a serviceable guy. So I know the rivalry every year, but I think that Green Bay has a better defense than Minnesota. So give me the Packers. Week 1, give me the Packers.
All right, and Tate, who you got in week 1? Green Bay at Minnesota.
It's a tough one, man. Division game in Minnesota. Oh, I kind of want to roll with you, man, and take the Vikings, man. But I don't think I can bet against Aaron Rodgers until later in the season when I see that the lack of weapons is really going to hurt him. I'm going to pick Green Bay for now too.
Got you. Kansas City at Arizona. This keeps getting harder. It keeps getting harder. It's hard for me to bet against Mahomes because Mahomes always has a gunslinger's chance.
Because he's from Texas. Texas.
Well, I mean, Arizona.
But so is Kyler, though, right? Kyler from Texas.
Arizona's loaded with Texas players too. But I just, I got to go with Arizona in this one. Home team. I'm staying with the home team. I really want to pick Kansas City. And I would be happy if Kansas City won. This is one of those games that if I lost, I would really be happy about. G, who you got, man?
Give me the Chiefs, man. I think Mahomes might be on the MVP thing, man. I think he's got a lot to prove. Was it Tyreek Hill or was it Mahomes? And I think Mahomes, and this is going to be a shootout. So for all y'all that's out there, this is one of them games that they're going to score 30 plus, both teams. They're going to shoot out. But I think that Mahomes, with Kelsey and with a much improved defense in Kansas City, I like the Chiefs.
All right. And Tate, who you got, man?
Man, I got AZ, man. Not the rapper. I got AZ. Arizona.
He got the Cardinals. Definitely. Las Vegas and the Chargers. Las Vegas versus the Chargers. Another really hard game. It's a catch game. I just don't see the Chargers losing though. Vegas is really good. Derek Carr is going to have a monster game. I think Devontae Adams has a monster game. I even think the tight end has a monster game. I just think that the Chargers are better in every facet of the game. Defensively, offensively, they're better. They're going to win this game. I pick the Chargers at home.
Yeah, the Raiders traditionally have not been a great team to start the season out. They usually start out around that 1-3, 2-4 pace, and then they get hot somewhere in the middle. I know it's much improved. I mean, how can you not improve with Devontae Adams? But I still think that Justin Herbert takes the next step because we've seen him grow literally in front of our eyes. And I think he takes the next step this year and gets the Chargers in the playoffs. So give me the Chargers at home.
And Tate, who you got here, man?
I think this is a very competitive game. I see this as being not as big a shootout as G said Arizona and KC going to be. But, it's going to be 28-24, something like that. And, I mean, I think the Raiders could win, but, I mean, I already bet on the Chargers. I see a dude every day that's a huge Raiders fan, and we already bet 50 on this game. And so I got to bet with my money, roll my money, man. Give me the Chargers.
Where your money is, your mouth got to go as well. I understand it. I get it. Last game on Sunday, docket, the 8:20 game, actually. Tampa Bay at Dallas. So Tampa Bay is coming to Dallas, and they gonna walk out with an L. I have the Dallas Cowboys winning that game. And G, who you got winning this game?
Ladies and gentlemen, Ahmad Bell is going to be hurting by the time we come on and when we do the broadcast the next week. Because I think TB12 goes into Dallas and gets a victory week 1. Give me the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for the victory against the Dallas Cowboys in Texas Stadium.
We'll see. Definitely we'll see. And Tate, who we got here? Who you going? You got Tampa Bay at Dallas. Who you got, man?
Man, I got concerns with Tampa Bay's line, man, offensive line. I know Dallas is starting to rookie in the offensive line, Tyler Smith, right? Until Peters gets up to speed. But man, hey, it's at home. I think Dak will come out and play well. And again, I'm rooting with my interest. I got CeeDee Lamb on one fantasy team. Matter of fact, I got CeeDee Lamb and Zeke on my team now, Big G. I got to roll Dallas, baby.
Oh, wow.
Give me them boys.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Be them boys. Wow. I love it. Last game of the week, and we have Denver at Seattle. So it's another revenge game here. I think Rusty's revenge is going to be thorough. I think he's going to clean these boys' clock. It's literally going – I wouldn't be surprised he passed 400 yards this game. So I'm definitely going with Denver over Seattle at this point. Big G, who you got?
Man, it's moonball crazy going on in Seattle out there, man. And week 1 with Denver, man. I think Rusty going over the top to Jerry Jeudy at least once, maybe twice. And Cotton might get him a little piece of action too, man. So, but I tell you where Denver's gonna really punish them boys. Denver's gonna line up and just run the ball down his throat. Javonte Williams is gonna have an outstanding game, man. Javonte Williams is gonna have an outstanding season. You know, you got a legit quarterback now with him, and you can't play 7 and 8 in the box. So he's gonna see a lot of 6-man coverage, and hey, off to the races he goes. So give me the Broncos big.
And who you got? Who you got in this last game, Tate? We have Denver at Seattle.
Man, come on, man. You know I got Russ, man. But Big G, I think Javonte Adams is gonna have a good season. But Russ left Seattle because he wanted to cook. This is all about Russ, man. That run game gonna be secondary. They're not gonna try and pound it down their throat. They're gonna let Russ cook. Give me the Broncos. Right.
He moonballing it. He moonballing it.
Yeah.
Moonball.
Yeah.
He could have won Moon the league this year. I guarantee
it's gonna be 60-40 passing. I mean, that's the percentage. Minimum.
Woo.
They're gonna play. What they're gonna do is they're gonna establish the run, their play action off of that, and Russ is going deep. Russ is looking deep.
That sounds good to me because I got Javonte Williams and Jared Jeudy on my fantasy team. So that sounds real good to me.
Hey, man, we thank you guys for hanging out with the KnoItAllz on our Pick'em show. Definitely, we're going to go ahead and get this out here for you guys. And look, what we want y'all to know, we thank you. I have to say this. We thank you guys for paying attention to Big G's lack of corner time. I appreciate all of the comments that we've been getting. He still does owe 5 minutes of corner time. He's going to get it. But I mention this because the Pick'em show is brand new. We're doing it at the end of the year. It's a know-it-all belt on the line. Get this. Whoever has that belt has bragging rights for a whole year. Imagine Tate with that belt. It's gonna get bad. He'll probably put it up behind him somewhere so you can see it. You know, definitely, and know that he's the champion know-it-all. Imagine me with the belt. It's going to get worse because I'm going to remind everyone at every point that I'm the champion know-it-all. And you know what G is going to do. He might start to show off with the belt and the camera. That's just G. You know, we know that G is going to do some outlandish stuff. That's what G does. But we thank you guys for rocking with us. Definitely are excited about football starting back up. We're going to holler at you guys later. Peace.